even though that Indiana team was nice, but I'm just have a feeling that was Malice in the Palace. And then Malice in the Palace robbed them of going to the finals. But that
Yeah.
year, that Indiana team was dominant.
Yeah.
I'm talking about dominant. That year they had a chance to go, and I've seen Ron Artest and I've seen Steven Jackson apologize to Reggie Miller about that year. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen how upset Jermaine was because, and
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
saw
I
that
said
as well, man.
how he was like that Madison the Palace really robbed like they wanna NBA wanna try and blame them. I don't blame the play that was crowd control, that was wrong.
Yeah.
There was things that players could have done better. But after the incident, the NBA robbed us of such a good team.
Yeah.
And almost robbed the guy of his career.
Yeah, man,
Jermaine
for
O'Neal.
real.
They almost robbed him because after they tried to blackball him and silence him and like he couldn't talk, he ended up suing and winning.
Yeah.
Imagine that. He ended up suing and winning, but because of how the narrative was pushed out, years later, all you think about is Malice in the Palace and the fight. You don't think about
Exactly.
all his wrongly and wrong injustice. So hats off to Jermaine O'Neal.
Yeah.
Hats off. But as we're just talking about team versus team and not the actual what happened to the players and whatnot, I'm going with the Mavericks. But like I said, that we
Mm.
got robbed of that team in
Yeah.
'04. Malice in the Palace and then how they came down with all the fines and what they did to them after that robbed us of a great team,
Yeah.
a great spectacle, man. Because once it was all said and done and they went court and whoa, and everything got all finished, they was innocent. So how you
Right,
came down on
exactly.
them was wrong. So I have a right to like the people are like, no, but they were fighting, they threw punches. I'm like, yeah, but they went court and the court
Right.
decided in their favor. So that means the NBA was wrong.
Exactly.
Okay, hear me
Wow.
out. It's gonna sound hurtful and harsh, yeah,
Talk to me.
but I'm going with the Pistons.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
my reason why is that Pistons squad did it back to back. Thunder might do it like
Valid.
this.
Okay.
If we do this list next year, same time
Yeah.
next year,
Yeah.
might go with Thunder because
Okay.
of their ascension. But I
Yeah.
might still go with Thing. But because of that, I'm going with the back to back, bro. And
Mm.
on top of that, Zeke played with less Hall of Famers. Even when you think about the Boston teams, the Bulls teams, the Lakers teams, look at their teams and look at all the Hall of Famers on their teams and look at how much Hall of Famers Zeke had to work with. Nothing like them. Nothing like them. He had less to work with. And for him to have less to work with and win
And
at that
still get
time,
it done. Yeah.
that's why hats off to Zeke. I'm not even a
Yeah.
Pistons fan, but hats off to Detroit and P. Hats off. That's why I have my team, and you know my team Spurs. But that's
Right.
why I say I'm a NBA fan first, and then Spurs come. You
Right.
understand? That's why I'm a big. That's why I love all of him, all the history. I can't really. That's how I am personally.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going with for you. But you didn't see the Pistons team, so you most probably pick Thunder. But I'm picking
Yeah.
Pistons.
I hear it.
You can
I
flip a
hear
coin
it.
if you want.
No, but
You
to be
know.
fair, I would lean on the Pistons side because and it's a great point you said. As great as the Thunder is, they've done it once, and it looks like they could repeat it again with how they've started this season. But if we just look at the facts right now, back to back with not as much talent as the Thunder has. Personally, I feel like that should get more merit. And like you just said, Sean, we could change our minds this time next year, so that is also an option. But as of right now, I would say Pistons also, man, for real.
Right, no, right. Because after this year, next year, like this year, if they go a ridiculous record and win it all, yeah, like Bulls, yeah, their back to backs will pass Isaiah's back to back because they went back to back and their second back to back they improved. So that note alone might just give them the edge in the next matchup,
Yeah,
depending on what their record is this year and how. Because if they say they finish with a ridiculous record,